Okay, Bjorn thought he heard a fairy say, "Bring a stump to my house." We have these little stumps in our backyard, and Bjorn thinks that one of the fairies wants us to bring her or him a stump.
Let's go through here.
Okay, let's go through the... Whoa, our fairy trail is getting really thick with lots of green. Everything's been growing and growing, and it's getting really lush with all these plants. And look here, friends. Look, last week there were just these brown little tips on the tip of this Douglas fir tree, but now there's these bright light green tips. These are Douglas fir tips.
Look,
and they're really soft. Do they smell good, Bjorn?
Then
Oh, interesting. This Douglas fir that Bjorn is standing by still has the brown tips. They haven't opened up into their little green tips like the other tree.
Just like when they're babies.
There aren't as many purple flowers now. There's a lot more green happening on our trail today. And there are those red berries. Around the bend. What's in the fairy glen today? Oh, whoa, something very bright pink. Looks like it's another magical scroll.
Let's go through here.
Okay, we're gonna go read it. Okay, another letter. I bet it's from Flora. It's bright pink today. Okay. Whoa.
It's wobbly.
Dear friends, how have you been? I've been enjoying this lovely spring rain. Everything on earth needs water. All the animals need water to drink.
Yes.
Many animals need water to bathe or even to swim and live in, like fish, whales, and frogs. And of course, all the plants need a little bit of water, or some plants need a lot of water to grow, as well as sunshine to grow. But like you, the animals and I need a cozy shelter to rest in and to stay dry, or sometimes to get out of the sun. Many animals use trees or sticks for shelter. Have you made a tree for your little animal friends? Or a cozy place for them to sleep and hide? Don't forget to include a water feature at your animal house. With love, Flora the Fairy.
I found a woman.
Friends, maybe today would be a good day for you to revisit your animal house. Take your new little animal friend that you got from your surprise box last week, your wolf or raccoon or buffalo or bighorn sheep, which is also called a ram. Take them to your rainbow house and make sure they have a nice cozy place to sleep and hide. And make sure they have a place where they can drink some water or bathe. And make sure they have a tree to feel at home with too. Now Bjorn wants to share something with you. Look at what Bjorn just found. It's a little roly-poly bug.
And his name is Woovie.
His name is what?
Woovie.
Woovie. Do you know, even roly-poly bugs need shelter. They like to live underneath rocks and underneath stumps. And so sometimes if you find a stump or a rock and you turn it over, you'll find lots of little roly-poly bugs underneath there. Okay, so here's an example of a shelter that Bjorn and I made for our new little raccoon animal friend. So we started by wrapping them up in a pink blanket and putting them inside the box that came with as our surprise box. And then we decided to add the sticks on top. This was a fun game to balance these sticks on top of the box. You should try it. Later we found that the sticks kind of kept falling off the top of the box. So we went to plan B and tried a different idea. We turned the box upside down and put our raccoon friend wrapped up in their cozy pink blanket underneath the box. So now Raccoon has a nice shelter. In front of the box, Bjorn decided to put another piece of fabric to make sure it's nice and dark and cozy for raccoons who like to hide. And we used the clay and this to help prop up the sticks in front of the shelter. I wanted to make sure that our raccoon friend had their tree nearby, so I moved our tree next to the shelter. Bjorn wanted to decorate the top of it with a necklace and a red feather. Here is a water feature that we added next to our rainbow house. I used blue paper and drew some waves on it, and I made a rock into a fish to swim in it. So here is our shelter all finished now. Bjorn added some dinosaurs to it. And look, in the background there is my animalmobile. I made Raccoon a rocket ship. And here's how I made it. I put together 2 toilet paper rolls to make a nice long tube. Then I wrapped the tube with 2 pieces of felt from our surprise boxes. First I tried gluing the felt on, but then I found out that the glue didn't really stick very well to the felt. So then I decided to use this pipe cleaner and a rubber band to hold the felt onto the tube. Then I added tin foil to the bottom of the rocket ship, and I added 2 sticks for wings on the rocket ship, and then at the very top I added some more tin foil and feathers to make a nest for Raccoon to sit in while they're flying around on their raccoon rocket ship. So friends, I am so excited to see what kind of animalmobile you make for your new animal friend and what kind of cozy shelter and water feature and tree you add for them. I hope you have lots of fun with this project and can't wait to see what you come up with. Bye!